Now on this terminal, we are going to go to terminal number 3. So this is our GUI, graphical user interface, where we can go ahead and we can perform a number of activities. Similarly, on our prompt number 4, which is where we are presently logged in as the instructor. We can do switch user, and we can go ahead and we can move to becoming the root. So you can run these commands either as you are, or you can become the root. For example, you can go ahead and you can go to certain files and view the details. You can go to less etc login.defs. There you can see the details of what are the different types of parameters that are set for you. For example, you can see that the maximum number of days the password is valid, the maximum number of days, the minimum number of days it is valid, the minimum UID, maximum UID, all of these details are actually set for you. So you can look at the particular parameter set for your passwords. You can also go in and you can look at the etc default user add details, and there you will see that every time a new user is added, he is given a home, there is no expiry, and it is actually generating the bash. It is actually allotted the bash shell automatically along with the default directories which are present in the shell. In fact, you can go ahead and you can create a new file in the shell directly just to check. So for example, I will do touch etc shell policies.txt. And when I do that, I can go ahead and I have created a new file. Now, whenever I will add user, add Larry, user add Curly, user add Mo. Let me set the password of Larry. Let me set the password of Curly. Then let me go ahead and let me set the password for Mo. Okay. I'm just going to reset again. Okay. So we have been able to set the passwords of all of these. Similarly, we can go ahead and we can first, so I'm going to clear this up. We are first going to do group add. So add a new group called Stooges. And there we can now go ahead and we can add. So user add to the group Stooges. And who are the 3 people we will add to the Stooges? We will add Larry, Curly, and Mo to the Stooges. Okay, I think I made a small mistake. Let me see. User add Curly. Okay, let me just go ahead and let me do one by Stooges, Larry. Okay, so that's the one we will do. User. Okay, I think the problem is with user mod. Okay, so I'm just gonna put user mod because I'm modifying an existing one. Curly and Mo. And I can go ahead and I can add. What is the problem with this? Let me clear. User add A and G. You see groups. What is the one for add? A for add. Yeah, append. AG to append or add a user. Okay, so let me try it again. So I'm gonna do user mod AG Stooges Larry. Similarly, Curly. Similarly, Mo. So I can go ahead and I can add all 3 of them. In fact, we can go ahead and we can check. For example, I can do grep Larry in etc password. Similarly, I can do grep Larry in etc shadow. and see the details of his password. Similarly, I can also do grep stooges in etc group. And finally, I can also go ahead and I can do password. I can lock Larry's password by going to password -l Larry. I can also grep the locked password. So if I grep the locked password for Larry, you can see there is an exclamation mark that begins to appear in front of Larry's password. I can also go ahead and I can further, go ahead and make some changes. So the one that I will use is, in fact, I will use the command. I can do man chfn just to understand. So there is no, so I mean, let me go ahead and let me then install it there. chfn, sorry, chfn h. So it is asking me to install the package. I'm going to say yes. Okay, and it is saying yes. Okay, so let me do chfn and look at the details. Okay, -help. That's the option that I need to use. And the chfn will go ahead and provide, this is to change your information. I can change the full name. I can provide the office name. So for example, I can say chfn hyphen. So I can put chfn -f Larry. And I can go ahead and I can change the information for Larry. All right. Similarly, I can change the office number, home number, etc. based on my requirements. I can also go ahead and I can unlock the information. So just like I had done this, I can also go to DNF install finger, the package to go ahead and provide for additional functionality within this. Okay. And then we can also go ahead and we can extract this information which we have updated for Larry. So you can see we can find the details of Larry. His name is Larry, login ID Larry, directory, etc. All of this information we can extract. We can also view whether the policies file is available in this, for which we can go and check out the details. And we do see that the policy file is created for Larry. All right. So just like we had done this, similarly, we can go ahead and we can try to extract. So in fact, we are going to do user add -m woot password woot, and I will put in the details of woot, which is another user. Now let me sudo, let me do switch user woot. And now I will go ahead and I will again do groups. I believe I'm member of only one group, which is the woot group. I can do sudo user del Larry. And it has actually gone ahead and it has say put your password. And it is say woot is not file a part of the sudoers file. So therefore I cannot go ahead and I cannot run this command. To run this command, I need to be the root user. And once I am the root user, I'm so sorry. So for this, I need to be sudo su. I need to be switch user root, and I would become the root. And there, once I become the root, I can go ahead and I can further extract information. For example, I can go ahead and I can take out the information about my IDs. I can go ahead and I can create my own new file. I can list my details of the new file. Okay. I can also create a new group. I can once again then touch a new file, second new file. Now this time when I go ahead and I list the details of the second file, if you notice the second file is created in a different group. Okay. All right. So just like we have gone ahead and so this is the end of your 5.1, by the way. I'm going to stop here.